respect to spending reductions, most of the reductions fall within the labor categories, and most of these we have mentioned in our previous recommendations. We've recommended eliminating one senior level position, an administrative assistant. We've recommended reassigning 2 police sergeants to officer positions. That was not on the previous recommendation, I don't believe. Selecting one other position from the police department, we suggested either the police records clerk, records supervisor, or the assistant to the chief. We also have some recommendations about scheduling the chief and the captain on alternate shifts or opposite shifts so that they can cover more of the clock with their presence and reduce overtime by 50%. We realize that would be challenging, but that is a strong recommendation. Eliminate the code enforcement officer position, and then negotiate union benefits. We've suggested some here. We know that there are others that have, might be suggested by the union. And then also recommend sharing positions between the 4 South County cities, and recognize that that would be challenging also, but worth putting some time into. For non-labor expenses, cut back on the number of cell phones, eliminate the payment for the stray animals to the veterinarian, evaluate the expenses, donations, and revenue for the canine units to determine whether having 3 dogs is cost effective. We don't have enough information to do that evaluation, and we just wonder whether all of that expense is covered or not.
We would like to suggest, as Pete said, that we implement stronger collection procedures on past due accounts. It doesn't appear at this point that that's being pursued at all. Bills are being sent out on a monthly basis, but that's it. We suggest that we strengthen review of expenses before they are incurred, not afterwards. City Council should be reviewing any major expenditures. PG&E, utilities, obviously those need to be paid, but other expenses should be reviewed by you before they're incurred, and that we should implement a requisition system, a PO system. That does not seem to be in place at this point. We suggest that all credit cards be retained in the office, locked up, and checked out on an as-needed basis. That ties back into the PO system to cut back expenses. It came to our attention that the city has loaned employees money for various reasons. We suggest that all payments be made on a payroll deduction basis, and that is not occurring at this time, so that there is opportunity to fall behind. But we also suggest that with the financial conditions the way they are, that be seriously looked at, and you might want to implement policy change that we do not extend loans to employees in the future.
One of the recommendations we have proposed is that Erica Sony, the city clerk, not be pink slipped, but instead that Monica Ulloa Silva, the administrative assistant position, be eliminated. After reviewing what these 2 employees bring to the city and how they will serve the greater good, the record shows, and my colleagues agree, that Erica has many more years of experience, institutional understanding, and of the inner workings of the City Hall. And she has demonstrated herself to be a diligent and honest worker. The mountain of experience and knowledge alone stand her far apart from Monica. To try and allow someone to absorb Erica's duties and work is asking for more oversights to occur. We feel the city clerk position performed by Erica Sony is vital to this community, as is Pat Granger, the Administrative Services Supervisor of Finance Department, and Rosa Villagrana, the accounting technician. We can't afford to lose key people that really know how to run the City Hall, people that are able to catch mistakes and willing to point them out. We do need to eliminate our finance director, and I feel that whatever disciplinary action was taken by Michael Powers the first time, the city was fined $5,000 by Jim's oversight. When Jim made the same mistake the following year, which was $10,000, Michael, as a supervisor, needed to make a tough decision then and there. Instead, Jim was allowed to continue. I wonder if the information of Jim's mistakes and below standard performance would have come to light had we not had this budget committee. Please make the decision for our city, remove Jim and the administrative assistant position, and keep the finance department staff and Erica Sony in the city clerk position. Thank you.